2025 is almost over, and you lot have watched over 30,000 views worth of football shirt tutorials. But which ones did you like best? Today we're counting down the top 5 long form videos of 2025. It's going to be top of the pop style, so make sure you stay to the end so you don't miss what our most popular video has been. Straight in at number 5, the stats will blow your mind, so let's go. Kicking off at number 5, a video that saved you from absolute disasters. This February upload proves something to me, that you don't just want to see me fix kits, but you also want to learn how to prevent ruining your own. And to be honest, I don't blame you. Look at this. Pick the wrong solvent and you've destroyed your beautiful vintage shirt. That's why 3,273 of you watched this tutorial. You're protecting your investments. But mistake prevention was just the start of it. At number 4, things got a little bit more controversial. At number 4, we've got a tutorial that we think is absolutely universally loved. I don't think I've met a single fan of a football club that likes betting sponsors on their shirts. We had loads of messages from people either wanting to remove them completely or replace them with a cherished legacy vintage type sponsor. And the stats back it up. 3,175 views shows that people want to remove their gambling sponsors from their lovely shirts. This transformation was quick and efficient, and the comments section went wild. Collectors want their shirts to look like they did in the original era, not with modern sponsors ruining the aesthetic. What this taught me is that you're not just learning how to do things on shirts, you're trying to remove the unwanted aspects of modern football. At number 3, we got educational and you loved it. But before I show you which video got the bronze medal, let me tell you about the ebook that I've just created. It's available now over on my Stan store, over 110 pages, packed with insights from more than 5 years of football shirt restoration experience. It covers everything you need to know, from identifying materials to solvent safety and advanced techniques for removing even the toughest namesets. And now we're back. The bronze medal goes to a video that, to be quite honest, I thought was a little bit boring and might not interest people. No dramatic transformations, no satisfier scraping, just pure educational content. The video went into detail about what each type of printing method is on football shirts. We covered DTF, we covered vinyl printing, we covered flock, we covered sublimation, and we covered screen print. And you absolutely smashed that like button on this one with 147 likes. First up is DTF, or direct to film, and this is a relatively modern method. Next, what we have is screen print. Now, I don't know whether you can kind of see this purple layer was actually a layer of flock. Next up is vinyl. So vinyl designs are created by cutting the back of a sheet of vinyl and then weeding out the difference to leave you with things along these lines. Then there is flock, this sort of thing. I mean, this Nameset's seen better days, it's a little bit dirty, but flock is known for its kind of soft, velvety texture. And now to sublimation. But before we do, make sure you watch the whole of this video, because right at the end are some extra tips and tricks. So what is sublimation? Well, this shirt, this classic shirt, there's a nice story behind. I think United were wearing this and they changed shirt at half time because I think they were 3-0 down because the players said that they couldn't see one another on the pitch. But this shirt is an example of sublimation. One of the most common questions I get is, how can you tell the difference between DTF and vinyl? And given that each one has their own way or their own optimal method of getting removed from a football shirt, it's really important that you can identify them. And given the popularity of that question and of this video, it goes to show that you can't fix what you can't identify. 4,378 of you knew that knowledge comes before action. Speaking of confidence, at number 2, we tackled the printing method that everyone is struggling with. But before I tell you what that is, please remember to click like, subscribe, and hit that bell notification icon if you're enjoying this video and if you want to make sure you get all of the future ones. And there's a new thing called hype points. If you could hype up this video, it would mean so much to me and I'd be eternally grateful. This one nearly took the top spot but had to settle for the silver medal. DTF printing is everywhere nowadays. Pretty much every football shirt, modern football shirt that you buy now, even if it's got single colour sponsor Nameset, is almost certainly DTF. And in April this year, I showed you not only how to remove it, but how to identify it as well. Watch this transformation, that satisfying moment when the Nameset just crumbles away. 9,000 of you watched that, but it wasn't just about the visual satisfaction. This video worked because not only is it one of the most common problems that people encounter with football shirts, but because I showed you exactly how to fix it. This video went into all sorts of details. It taught you about the feel of DTF versus flock and sublimation. It goes into things like the direction you should scrape to avoid damaging the material based on the grain of the material, and loads of other details. And do you notice something here? Our videos aren't just showing you quick fixes, they're empowering you all to become shirt restorers yourselves. And that is the main reason that I created We Fix Kits with my lovely wife. And we also wanted to build a community, and from the messages that I get daily, we've definitely done that. And we're so grateful for the lovely messages we get, the messages of thanks, the messages of encouragement, and all of the comments we get on our videos. And if you're enjoying this video, please leave a comment down below. We'd love it. But nothing, and I mean nothing, prepared me for the #1 video 2025. It came about because of the discovery of a new product, something that I would put up there with Spot Solve as one of my favourite and go-to products that I use pretty much daily in shirt restoration. And without further ado, the most watched long form video 2025 for We Fix Kits is the video that changed everything at #1. Over 10,000 views on a 22-minute clip. Let that sink in for a minute. This wasn't just popular, it solved an impossible problem. VLR, the industry standard solvent, isn't available in every country. And because of that, collectors were stuck not being able to remove Namesets. But that is until this video. Let me tell you why I think this video absolutely knocked it out of the park in 2025. It wasn't because of my acting skills or the fantastic camera work, far from it. It's because it addressed such a common problem that everyone kind of experiences with their football shirt collection. As I've explained before, VLR is fantastic for vinyl, but it's not available in all countries. It's really quite expensive, and even if you can find it relatively low cost, the postage to wherever you are, even when it's shipped within the UK, is really expensive. And to be quite honest, it's called VLR for a reason. It's not DTF LR, if that even works. VLR is great for vinyl, but DTF remover is best for DTF, and DTF is now really quite commonplace. This video got almost 2.5 times more views than our bronze medal video, not because it taught a technique, but it gave hope to people that thought that their problem was unsolvable. But what do these 5 videos tell us about what you actually want? Insight #1 is that problem solving probably beats entertainment. All of our top videos solve specific problems. The betting sponsor removal, the DTF removal, the VLR alternative, they all solve specific problems. Insight number 2, education builds loyalty. In the printing methods explainer, we got like 147 likes against just over 4,000 views. That's insane. That's over 4% like rate, which doesn't sound like a lot, but in YouTube terms, it is. Insight 3 is that you want to learn, not just watch. Judging by the comments that we get, the messages that we get, the feedback we get across all of our social platforms, it shows that all of you are giving shirt restoration a go and are learning. And insight number 4 shows that authenticity wins. Every top video showed mistakes, challenges, real world problems. No perfect Hollywood editing, just real hard work. And that's what 30,000 views across just these 5 videos tells me. And in addition to these 30,000, I think we've had over 1 million views of all of our content that we put up onto YouTube, which is amazing. Thank you so much. And based on this evidence, here's what I think you want in 2026. But here's the thing, I don't want to guess what you want. I really want to know what you want to see in 2026. So please help me build the content calendar for the forthcoming year. First question is, what restoration challenges are you facing right now? What would you like to see in the content? Leave some comments below with the type of damage that you're facing. Is it holes? Is it tears? Is it paint? Is it smears? Is it dodgy name sets? You tell us. Tell us the shirt eras that you like seeing worked on the most. Is it 80s, 90s, noughties, more recent ones? We'd love to know, and then we can tailor what we work on to what you're after. And don't forget to tell us why all these problems matter to you personally. Are they on a shirt that really means a lot to you? Are they on a shirt from a childhood era that you want to bring back? Are they a shirt that hold a name set, think Alexander Isak on a Newcastle shirt, a name set that you want to remove but you don't want to chuck the shirt away? You leave the comments below and we can take that. And the second question is, what format do you prefer? Do you prefer long, detailed tutorials? Do you like short, snappy, shorter tutorials? Do you like top 5 tips tutorials? Or do you like seeing a shirt taken from damaged right at the beginning to fully restored at the end? Or is it all of those? Leave a comment below and let us know. And that draws this video in 2025 to a close. I want to take this opportunity to be eternally grateful and thank you all so much for watching our videos. It means the world to me. And whilst it may now take a little bit longer for me to answer your questions in the comments below, I promise you I will always answer every comment that is left. It's just we get so many now and so many messages across all of the social media channels that it's really hard for me to be able to do it and have any other sort of life. But if you have questions that you need a timely answer to and you really desperately need some help, go to our stand store, link up there and certainly in the description, and you will see the offerings that we have around how I can provide some help, whether it's a one-to-one video call, a short question, a longer question. We've got our scrapers on there. We've got the products that we recommend on there. We've even got our ebook so you can print that off and read it through as you're doing your restorations. And thank you once again for all of your loyalty and for building such a fantastic community. If you've enjoyed this video, you're going to love this one and this one, or is it this one and this one? I'm not sure. But if you have, please remember to click like, subscribe, hit that bell notification, and also give us a hype point because that really helps us with the algorithm. Happy New Year, and I'll see you in 2026.